I mean, what are you trying to get at here, is my conclusion.
What I'm trying to get at is that I'm telling you guys that this whole controversy is actually putting a lot of fucking stress on me.
But it's hard for
Like,
anyone to feel sympathy for you because you dated a 16-year-old.
No, I'm not.
We're going in circles. We're going in circles with this. You are just... your point is that you have been under stress. Your point is that you've been under stress, but it's hard for anyone to feel any sympathy for you because you are... Go on, sorry.
The point is, even if there is no sympathy, even if there's no fucking shit going on around here, the point is this is actually dealing so much mental fucking shit to me and my family. And considering that I literally have tried to kill myself multiple fucking times already, it's actually telling me that this shit is too much for me to burden.
Hey, what's up guys, Self-victimisation here, and I'm bringing you a bit of a different video today. This video isn't really a documentary video, but in fact it's a highlight of a stream I did all the way back in August, where I essentially interview/debate a self-admitted predator. I just want to repost it here because of clarity and archiving, and also it was a pretty big event, so yeah. I'm also going to address something pretty important and kind of controversial at the end of my video regarding my streams, so stick around for that. Anyway, on with the video. But for now, I want to look at Friday Night Fapping. Friday Night Fapping. What is Friday Night Fapping? We'll start with this, because there was a hashtag. So, Friday Night Fapping is the NSFW, the main I think I'd say the main NSFW game for Friday Night Funkin' mods. It's basically just like Friday Night Funkin', but sex. Woo! Sex. So, if you're like a degenerate Kuma and you really need to like get off to something, you know, animated porn. I mean, it sounds like one of those. So it sounds like if you like if you went on like a porn site and like one of those games is like, you will come in like 5 seconds if you play this game. It sounds like one of those games would be advertised. This got trending. By the way. A lot of people did not like Friday Night Fapping. Even I saw it on my timeline. Where that? Sorry, didn't mean to show that one. There it is. Death to Friday Night Fapping. I apologize for even have to say this, but if you can, please report the Friday Night Fapping account for being downright inhumane, doing weird NSFW shit around minors, harassing minors, stealing characters, being a downright asshole, and they have minors on the team. Go report. And they started the hashtag, Death to Friday Night Fapping. All this has done, though, has made Friday Night Fapping infinitely more popular. Don't forget that they allowed a pedo named Jess Frost NSFW to be a part of the mod. Did Jess know you were 16 and you two dated? Yes, and he knows Refined is as well. Fine, okay, yeah, you find it, yeah. How old is Jessy Frost? How old is Jessy Frost, chat? If Jessy Frost, give me the age. How old is Jessy Frost? 23. Fuck me. Okay, right. Well, that doesn't make things too bad looking. Well, no, sorry. That doesn't make things looking too good. As we head into the Jessy Frost stuff, because there's more like stuff going on. Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to reach out regarding Friday Night Fapping. There's much worse shit going on. One of the characters within the roster, Jessy Frost, was an ex-admin, but left of her own accord. She is a confirmed pedophile. So again, these are the screenshots we have now. Did Jess know you were 16 when you two dated? Yes, and he knows Refined is as well. Who do you want to fuck first, me or Refined? I want you to get preggers. Fuck it. So all of these 3 screenshots here. Not saying that this is... Oh god, why is this now trending? Fuck's sake. You bastards. So there was an interview released with Jessy Frost, which I'm about to watch right now. We're about to watch this on stream.
It was supposed to be a rumor, then it became into a real thing. Where I have interacted with underage people, which to this day has still been going around. I have grown out of this controversial state. I have been trying to redeem myself to get better, but as you can see in most tweets that I have been posting on, you can see that the
So this isn't done. Is this like acceptance of it? There's no like exhibit like, oh, this isn't true. I deny this.
I had some people actually have harassed my family members as
Okay.
well.
So obviously the harassment's kind of fucked up, but is it justified in some? Well, I say justified with quotation marks. We gotta see what's the real meat of it.
Which
What's the real meat of what it is? This is like my family members, like the cops. Cool, right? People are fucking. What I want to get to is what is behind. What is the like thing with everything? Are those screenshots real? What excuse do you have for those screenshots?
But I have assumption that it was
Oh my
probably one
God.
person that have been harassing me.
Oh my God. Is that the entire thing? Jessica Frost, send me your Discord via Twitter DMs. Send me your Discord via Twitter DMs. Dev in the chat. Why do you back Shotter? Are you in the Shotter crowd? Are you in the lolly crowd or in the normal crowd? A lot of people think lolly comes from like Japanese, or lolita comes from Japanese. Well, no. A lot of people think lolly comes from Japanese culture and Japanese words. It actually comes from a book, 1955, the book Lolita. It's a book about it's banned. That's why I know it. Don't fucking get any ideas. Anyone who justifies lolly or shotter should have their hard drives checked. What is your shotter take? What is your shotter take? Tell me your shotter take now. Tell it. Say it. Say it to the crowd. Say it to everyone. Say it to everyone. Or donate. I don't mind. Actually, more money would be kind of cool. Are you scared? ClubDev, are you scared? Are you terrified of me? Are you terrified of Toastify? If you're it's okay. Listen, it's okay to be scared of me. Oh, I have a shot a game. That's kind of all I need to know then. Thank you. That's kind of like, yeah, good one. Oh, as soon as I said he was scared, motherfucker got clocked up like that. Get him! Get him! Dev, if you'd like to talk, please give me more money. Yeah, give me like all your money. Give me all your money. Give me all the money you want me to give. Because I think that by now that's kind of told me everything I need to know about you. Steals a pedo's money, then ban them, lol. Your boy gets another W. Okay, right. Let me actually get like a fucking thing. 1 second. I saw it. Don't worry, don't type. I see you typing, don't worry. Right, we're gonna have an interview live on the air with Jessy Frost to get down to what the hell is going on here. Who is Jessy Frost a pedo? Yes or no? Find out soon. Bro, all these motherfuckers playing the SMP are missing out.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Is this Jessy Frost I'm talking to?
This is him.
Okay, so what I want to get down to quickly. So the allegations here, obviously, I want to get down to the allegations are you a 23-year-old sexually.
I am 21. I am not 23.
People have told me you're 23. So when this
they say that I'm 23, but I'm actually 21.
Okay, so when this this interaction this was a sexual interaction from the DMs. The DMs are true. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. These happened pretty recent in this year, a few years ago.
And to confirm,
they are true. They are true.
They are true. And to confirm, the person in that conversation on the receiving end was 16, and you were aware of their age, correct?
I was aware of their age. I would say, fucking God. I was aware of their age, maybe like mid-relationship.
Mid-relationship. So was this before or after the sexual messaging?
I would say it's hard to say, but I'm gonna have to say before.
Before. Well, the sexual messaging. And you were you in any kind of sexual relationship?
I would say it was a poly relationship.
A poly relationship. To confirm, it was a relationship you were having where you sexually interacted with a 16-year-old. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And when you learned of the 16-year-old's age, which I mean, it is very. I think I have to point out, it is a very stupid move to enter a relationship with someone enter a polyamorous relationship with someone whose age you are not aware of. But
honestly, it was kind of. When you
heard that age, when you were made aware of their age, did you continue with sexual DMing or not?
Things got out of hand on both parts. thing kind of went downfall. That's how you saw some of the tweets, the controversial stuff. I don't recall much of what happened. I'll give you a reason why. I'll get to that part later on. But all I do recall is the person that I was dating leaked the screenshots, leaked everything. Twitter, Discord, I think Snapchat, from what I was told. So yeah, it actually got way out of hand.
Is that your
So
defense?
afterwards,
Is that your defense then for what you did?
I wouldn't say my defense. No. What I did, like, I'm not trying to like say, oh, like it's all false. No, like I fully on accept that what the fuck I did was really fucked up. It's 100% wrong on my part.
So you're not denying that what you did was fucked up. That's something that's obviously
yes,
against your morals, correct?
yes, it was 100% against everything I did. I do want to point out that I was 18 at the time. I was talking to this 14-year-old, so I was just almost out of high school at this time.
You were 18 talking to a 14-year-old. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, you heard that 100% correctly.
And was this a relationship? Was this like sexual?
I don't recall much of what I did during my high school years and what I have done, so I cannot give much information on that part. So, kind of sorry on that.
So you can't confirm whether it was a. So what do you mean? What do you mean by I was talking to them? What do you mean by I was talking to them?
I do remember that I did have this conversation with this person.
14-year-old.
But I can't recall as much of what I have done on that. I saw the screenshots, but I don't remember what I have done after those screenshots.
I'm asking, what do you mean by I was talking to them? Does that mean like a normal discussion, or was it a romantic sort of advancement, a sexual advancement?
I'm gonna have to say it was both.
Romantic and sexual towards a 14-year-old.
I did not know they were 14. By the way, during this time.
14. I feel like something you should have mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really kind of anxiety right now. So.
And after you found out they were 14, did you continue with the sexual DMing?
I did not know they were. No, after that, once my Discord account was terminated, my first one, when I was talking to them, I had no idea what they were 14 at all.
Why was your Discord account terminated?
A lot of massive push on the account, so it got terminated. So this is.
Okay. There are people in the chat who are saying that you were aware of the age and you still went along with it. Is this correct?
I did not.
Of the 14-year-old.
Again, I don't recall at all. It's been fucking 4-5 years. I don't recall much information. Okay. And I'm not trying to like hide it. I'm honestly telling you, like, that point that I have no any recall or information.
Okay, but I feel that is something that's gonna be held against you. You, an 18-year-old, talked to a 14-year-old.
100% no.
Did you?
100%.
You 100% talked to a 14-year-old.
Like I said before, I have.
You have. Okay. And with the 16-year-old stuff, you don't defend anything about what you did there, with you being 16-year-old and there being, no, with you being 20 and they being 16.
That as well. That's also, confirmed true. There's nothing I can do to defend myself there at all. What I did was fucked up and wrong. And I believe that if I do attempt to defend myself, it's just gonna make me even look worse and actually out myself as, which of course I already am. And right now I'm trying to, kind of get back on my feet, try to actually move on from trying to do all this shit again.
If you believe that what you've done now is morally fucked, why would you do it then? Why would you? Is my answer.
Honestly, I would say that I probably wasn't thinking straight. I probably was too much into the mood.
into the
that I never
movement.
even like like how people like have the idiotic thing with like they'll act way too sexual or horny and they wouldn't even think twice about their actions and all that. Um, so I guess you could say that that hasn't probably had an impact on me, which caused me to fucked up. And then I think there was this one time where I actually did know a person's age, but I still have done it anyways.
Someone in the chat has asked me, Alexander Mercenaries, through $2, saying, ask them about Miss Monday. What is the situation regarding Miss Monday? Is Miss
Miss
Monday the
Monday,
16-year-old? And again, I just want to confirm this one more time. So were you aware of Miss Monday's age or not?
I was aware of mid-relationship, as I mentioned before.
So you were in a relationship with a 16-year-old, you were 20, in a polyamorous relationship with a 16-year-old, you were 20.
That is correct.
From this, obviously, dating a 16-year-old at 20, you realize that there are people who are justified in calling you a pedophile or a groomer.
Yes, I actually have. Ever since the controversy has spread out like a wildfire, things have not been so easy on my behalf. I've been doxxed. I actually been, I think, threatened by like a lot of people in real life. Actually,
We have to.
um,
I'm sorry. We have to wonder that, like, why would the common Twitter user, let's say, why would the common Twitter user have any sympathy for you if you were being doxxed, if you were being harassed? If you've just
uh,
said right now that, like, yeah, like this stuff about
I
me being a pedophile, me being grooming, me
honestly,
dating a 16-year-old at 20 is 20? Is it 20 or 21?
uh, during the relationship or right now is what you're
Uh,
asking.
no, during the relationship.
It was 19 and I was just becoming 20.
19 just become. So did you turn 20 or not?
I turned 20, I believe, after the relationship was over.
Okay. So why did you tell me then that it was 16, 20?
Well,
That's like an inconsistency in ages. Like
it was
it feels
during
like
mid. It was.
you're switching the story
I'm actually
make
not.
yourself
It's
in order to
because
make you.
it was during mid October is when. Uh, so honestly, I don't know how you would put it, 1920. So, but it did happen during like mid October, so like mid fall.
Well, no, it's not 19, 20. It's 19 or 20. Which one is it?
Well, if you want to put it, so it would be 19. No matter what the age bracket is, it's kind of fucked up.
My line is, well, hang on. That's weird. So would you say like a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old dating would be bad?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't know, Toast, because what I'm more concerned about is this whole controversy. I'm more concerned about what's going to happen and uh what's next, basically.
What's next?
What's next after this? Our whole interview right now.
But it
So
is obvious. It is it is incredibly difficult to obviously
it
return after something like this. So considering it is a very
it is
serious
very
action,
difficult.
it is a very
It's
serious
already
action to,
it is a serious
and it
action,
is.
and
Yeah, you're obviously agreeing with me. Let me talk for a second. It is a very serious action to do this, and the fact that you're considering returning would be pretty annoying for some people, especially
it is
people
actually.
like the person who you dated while they were 16. Obviously, I think they'd be pretty hurt.
It's yeah, like as I was gonna mention, yeah, a lot of people have seen that there's no, as I mentioned like before in the interview video that you're watching, that there was gonna be hopefully a redemption arc for me to get back on my feet.
It's very
There
difficult.
has
Go
it is
on.
very
Sorry, go on.
difficult.
Sorry, go on. It is very difficult for, and I think even impossible for someone like who's a 16, 20. We'll go your 16, 20 definition. All right. Well, someone who is who has dated a 16, 20 definition. Would you be a pedophile or a groomer by your standards?
To be honest, as I'm looking at it, I can see people labeling me as that, and they're like, and I actually have a lot of real life friends asking me, "Oh, does this make you like attracted to minors in real life?" Which is no, I never been attracted to minors at all in real life. I have never been attracted to them.
But I mean, you dated a 16-year-old. I mean, at least if
Yeah.
if you're not a pedophile, at least you're like whatever you call it, hebephile or febophile.
To be honest, people just call me groomer and pedophile online. So,
And do you agree with that or not?
honestly, I'll say sure because
So you admit to being a pedophile and a
I
groomer.
admit to what I did. I admit to what I did. That's what
And
I'm saying. I
so
admit to what I did.
so why do you expect yourself to have a redemption arc when you've just admitted on call
Look,
call here
well,
to how many
I'm
viewers is
fine.
this? How many views have we got? We've got 300 viewers. Why you've admitted on call to 300 viewers that you are
Yeah.
indeed a pedophile and a groomer by your own standards. So
Yeah.
why do you then expect yourself to have any times of redemption arc in a community
I'm-
where actions
the
like
reason
this are
why-
one and done?
The reason why I'm trying to redeem myself and try to actually, get back on my feet, try to actually step up and to to be honest, I'm actually saying this now because I feel like for years I've been actually hiding this shit behind everyone's back. And I feel like saying this now, people can understand, hey, even though you did some shit wrong, is there any chance for you to change? Is there any chance? Because I mean, fuck, like a lot of people that I have seen actually got back on their feet and actually been successful. I might not have been one of them. I might have been like back in the line already like, hey, I can't redeem myself, or hey, this actually might be a shot. So I don't know where I fall in the line. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna be at. So I'm just here just saying, hey, wherever life is taking me at this point right now, it better take me as the best route. And even if I'm trying to change as much as I fucking possibly can, there's still people out there that still not gonna like me, no matter what I'm doing, no matter if I'm trying to be good or if I'm doing something shit. People are still out there trying to fucking hunt me down.
Well, you have to
And this-
understand they are very pissed because you dated a
They are,
16-year-old.
which I fully understand that people are pissed at me. They want my head on a stick. They want me hung. I fully understand all that anger. I'm fine with them taking it on me, but what I'm not fine with is them taking it to like my parents and everything else of that, like my whole friend group. And
Well, I imagine they
that's
would be
fucked up.
concerned people.
Yes, but with me, I'm fine. I have dealt with sort of like death threats. I've been dealt with doxing. So I'm 100%
But you just admitted
okay
to being
with.
a groomer. Here's the thing.
Yes,
So you understand people who harass you though.
yes, I fully 100% understand. And to this day, and I'm serious, to this day, I probably gotten like 3, maybe 5 DMs, Discord, Reddit, Twitter of everyone asking me, like, "Oh, is it true? Is this all?" And my response is yes, yes.
So it's all
And
true.
it's been all true. It's all been confirmed by
Oh,
me.
one of the things you put in the DMs was an intent to meet the 16-year-old and
That
take
makes-
that. And I can read the DM here if you want.
yes,
You say
I
fuck it. I'm meeting you and taking your virginity first. Where does the 16-year-old live? Well, not like a specific like town or which country or which state.
fucking Texas or some shit.
Texas.
Somewhere in Texas.
And the age of consent, the age of consent in Texas. Well, hang on. Regardless of the age of consent in Texas, which is 17, do you live in Texas?
I do not live in Texas. I live in the West Coast.
You live in the West Coast. So obviously, if you were going to go meet them and quote unquote take their virginity, that would be against U.S. federal law, which is that you can't go across state to fuck someone because the age of consent of people going across states is 18. So you're basically expressing intent here to break the law. Is that correct?
Yes, which I believe I already done that even before I met the 16-year-old, 14-year-old. I pretty much have broken countless laws before I even started this entire grooming thing.
You said
Even
16-year-old
before-
and 14-year-old. What do you mean by that? As in, was that like some sort of slip in judgment?
No, from what you guys are gathering and from what the screenshot have said,
From what you've said.
I haven't.
This
Yes,
is
from
your
what I
words.
said. Yes, from my own words and from the screenshot, correct? Like this 14 and 16-year-old. So even if you are saying that I have broken the federal law, I already broken federal law before any of this controversy happened. So before you guys even knew I'm admitting this now that I have broken federal laws before any of this
Am I allowed to
at
inquire
all.
what those federal laws were that you broke?
Fucking, jeez, let's see. I can't really give out too much because
Okay.
then
Is it like particularly serious or is it like a technicality?
it's semi-serious, as I would say.
Serious. Is it
Semi-serious.
related in any way to sexual things?
No,
No. So it's something like assault or battery or something like that. Assault, robbery, that kind of stuff.
more like assault, I would say. More like assault.
Again, I have to just point this out that like you have to understand that people are going to like do like a lot like people are going to try and hunt you down. People are going to try and hunt you down
Which they still are.
because you have, again, as we say in this DMs, you've expressed intention to impregnate this person as much as this fucking cringy DM may be, as being
Yes.
express thing to take someone's virginity, take a 16-year-old's virginity, which would be again breaking laws.
Right.
That's not saying.
Now,
Hmm?
sorry. So not only that, this is where things start to take a bit of a turn. So you know how I've been mentioned the redemption arc and how this has been going on for years, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to surprise a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure most people in your chat are going to be happy that I did this. So this happened twice this year, March 17th of 2022. So when I believe, yeah. So when I was just finished with like as much shit as I'd done, I was on vacation. Um, the controversy spiked up again,
Mm-hmm.
and while I was on vacation, I started getting my Twitter blown up, my Discord blown up of
Okay.
saying, "Hey, is all this controversy true?" And it
Okay,
got
you've
so
expressed the same thing so you were being
right. I know.
messaged like about what happened and what's the point? Get to the point of what's happening here.
So what the point is that it got so overwhelming that I believe I have attempted to hang myself on during this vacation. Failed horribly. 4 months later, June 17th, so this year, pretty recent, I again it happened. Overwhelming stress from this whole controversy, and I instead of trying to hang myself, I try to overdose.
Mm-hmm.
Again, didn't work out so great because I'm still here. So those were two attempts.
What are you trying to say? As if your suicide attempts seem to redeem you in any
So
way? I mean,
not
it's
no,
very.
not as a
Give me a second. Give
redemption.
me a second. It's very hard for many people to give any sympathy for someone who said, "Oh, I killed myself
Exactly.
because
Right.
I tried to kill myself because of this," because you were messaging a 16-year-old. People think that's
Right.
fucked up.
Maybe people are gonna be like, "Oh, you tried doing this because of redemption." The reason why I had a purpose. I had a purpose of why I did it, and due to the overwhelming stress, I just couldn't take it enough. So I thought maybe if I off myself, uh, you know, all this shit can stop. You know, because people would then finally be happy that hey, this guy fucking killed himself. Finally, we don't have to deal with another groomer anymore.
Well, I mean, what are you trying to get at here? Is my confusion.
What I'm trying to get at is that I'm telling you guys that this whole controversy is actually putting a lot of fucking stress on me.
But it's hard for
Like
anyone
it's
to feel sympathy for you because you dated a
no, I'm
16-year-old.
not.
We're
I
going
don't
in
want.
circles. We're going in circles with this. You are just. Your point is
But,
that you have been
but
under
the point.
stress. Your point is that you've been under stress. But it's hard for anyone
Point
to feel
is,
any sympathy for you because
no,
you
I
have.
don't.
Go on. Go on. Sorry.
The point is, even if there is no sympathy, even if there's no fucking shit going on around here, the point is this is actually dealing so much mental fucking shit to me and my family. And considering that I literally have tried to kill myself multiple fucking times already, it's actually telling me that this shit is too much for me to burden. This shit is actually like 100% just fucked up on my part. And like you said, it's hard to near impossible for me to actually get back up and be a different person. I wasn't
Because
thinking straight. I wasn't fucking thinking straight. Even if I did on that one specific day, fuck's sake, like I kept fucking doing it. I couldn't fucking think straight at all, no matter fucking what. And I don't know why I keep fucking doing it. It just fucking happens.
Alright, I think that might be everything I've got out of this. I want to just ask my chat if they've got any complaints, because I think that's everything I've got that I wanted out of this conversation. I'll drop out then. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
That was about the craziest thing. I think I need Among Us. I need Among Us. Oh god. Oh, people saying the questions now. I'm sorry. Jess is already gone. But I think we got what we wanted out of the conversation. That was weird. That was weird. It was like debating a fucking pedo. I don't know why you could think he was going to get in a redemption arc. A redemption arc, because if it's like a fucking anime. I don't know why I was thinking getting a redemption arc when it was, you know, when it was such a serious thing that he did, and you can't just blame that on horniness. If horniness is the one, if horniness will fucking, you know, if horniness is the thing that will, you know, cause you to talk to minors, then maybe you shouldn't be online. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry you have to experience this. No, I'm fine. I'll catch up on super chats, by the way. I apologize. Summarize: NSFW club games bad. You know, Fire Oka bad. The Maze still bad. Mr. Concrete good. Jessy Frost is a fucking idiot. Is my takeaway. Bro really confessed to a federal crime in front of hundreds of people. That's what amazed me. He just like went with like great interview, Chris Hansen. Thank you, the Witch Dev, the $10, the $10. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Oh god. Bro was pulling a maze back there with a guilt tripping, literally. I saw a lot of people saying the Chris Hansen shit. Yeah. So there you are. Some pretty weird stuff there. I'm just gathering my thoughts after editing this. I'm just recording this now, and yeah, it just feels very disturbing. Just to actively talk with someone that disgusting. Well, at least you now all know not to trust yourself DMing Jessy Frost. Looking back on this debate or interview, it wasn't exactly my finest hour. I think even I could admit that. That's why I was kind of hesitant to upload the video initially. And I think here you can kind of tell pretty well. Like I'm just going in circles over and over because this person's already like self-admitted, like I'm confused, and I think I'm confused, and like I don't know what else to ask because they've already just admitted to being a predator. So I don't know what their aim is. So I just kind of go in circles around and around again. I wasn't really prepared for this to happen, in fairness, but, you know, it is what it is. I wish I actually pressed Jessy more on a number of things, including the interview they had and their victimization of themselves, the lack of clarity they constantly portrayed on what they did, the fact they kept lowering their age from 23 to 21 to 20 or 19 throughout the progression of the interview, just all of that. But it's happened, I can't really redo it, so it's whatever. I actually also want to talk about my future with streaming, because as I took up the mantelpiece of OBS Live in August, it was a decision that was met with a lot of controversy, and I kind of understand that now. Looking back on those streams now, they were very fun to participate in. It felt refreshing rather than being in there for hours on end and researching and writing about some pretty depressive stuff in a kind of lonely manner. Which, again, I can do that, but after months of doing that, it started to become the same thing, like burnout. And as well as that, looking back on those streams, I understand they weren't exactly as entertaining or replayable as my documentary videos. I wasn't the most entertaining streamer, I can admit that. Going forward, I'm probably going to start streaming on my second channel solely. I've got a playlist down below in my description or down in like the homepage of the channel, which has all the previous streams. But I understand, you know, I gotta put streams aside, so I'm probably gonna put them on the second channel, and I probably will be streaming in like the day after or the day on that I release a new video. You know, I know the Turkey Tom like comparisons. I know they're rampant. I understand that, but making this decision, I wasn't thinking of, you know, Tom Dark at all. Like, this is just something I want to do on my own. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I'll be doing that many streams. But I just want to say, and I'm going to put these highlights for streams, exactly more relaxed streams, but I'm going to put them on my second channel, basically. Again, streaming for me is fun, but I understand that I need to put videos first, streaming second. So that's how it's going to be going forward. Thank you for watching or listening this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video, much love to everyone, and until next time, stay toasty.